The power of calm in chaos. Ladies and gentlemen, life will test you in many different ways. It will push you to your limits. You will face challenges, setbacks, and moments that shake you. But in those times, one thing will decide your outcome: your ability to stay calm. A calm mind is a strong mind. It finds solutions where others see problems. It turns obstacles into opportunities. That's why learning to stay calm in any situation is so important. Your mind is your most powerful tool. You carry it with you every day, yet many people don't realize its full potential. Instead, they let emotions take over. Life happens, things go wrong, and suddenly they're trapped in frustration, panic, and doubt. When you make decisions from that emotional state, you don't think clearly. You hurt yourself, hurt others, and miss chances that could change your life. It's easy to get caught up in emotions. We're human, we feel deeply, and sometimes our feelings are so strong, they cloud our judgment. But here's the key: you must learn to control your reactions. Stop letting emotions take over your mind. Start making choices from a place of clarity and purpose. It's not easy, but it's possible. It begins with understanding what happens under pressure. Science shows that when we panic, when fear or stress takes over, our brain stops thinking logically. Instead, it triggers a survival response, making us react impulsively. When your mind is flooded with emotion, you're not thinking, you're just reacting. And reacting without control can be dangerous. But what if you could train yourself to stay calm, even when everything around you feels chaotic? What if you could pause, breathe, and take control of your thoughts, your actions, and your life? True power comes from staying composed while others lose control. Look at the most successful people, the leaders, athletes, and innovators. What sets them apart isn't just talent or intelligence. It's their ability to stay calm under pressure. They manage their inner storms, even when the world around them is falling apart. Take Michael Jordan, for example. The game is on the line, the clock is running out, the weight of the championship is on his shoulders. It's a make or break moment. But does he panic? No. He takes a breath, stays focused, and executes. He makes the shot. Now you might think, that's Michael Jordan, he's different. But the truth is, he's not. He's human, just like you and me. The difference is how he chose to respond under pressure. He didn't let fear control him. He didn't let the moment overwhelm him. He controlled his mind. And that's why he became one of the greatest of all time. You don't need to be a professional athlete to understand this. You deal with pressure every day, whether at work, in relationships, or in personal challenges. Maybe it's a big presentation, a tough conversation, or an important decision. In those moments, you have a choice: panic and let emotions take over, or stay calm and make the right move. This is what separates the strong from the weak. Anyone can react. Anyone can let fear and stress control them. But not everyone can stay calm when things get tough. Not everyone can rise above the chaos and perform under pressure. That's what you must train for. Staying calm under pressure is a skill. Just like building muscle, it takes practice, patience, and commitment. It won't happen overnight, but it's possible. Tools to build mental strength. So when you feel stress creeping in, when your heart races, remember, this is your moment. Step back, breathe, refocus. You're in control. The situation doesn't define you. How you respond does. And when you respond with clarity, calm, and purpose, you put yourself in the best position to succeed. Life isn't straightforward. I get it. It has a way of throwing unexpected challenges your way, making it feel like the world is trying to bring you down. But here's the truth. You've faced tough times before, and you made it through. You've encountered obstacles and conquered them. You've survived. But now survival isn't enough. It's time to thrive. It's time to harness the power of your mind and make choices that propel you forward. So how do you do that? How do you train your mind to remain steady under pressure? It all begins with awareness. Recognize when you start to feel overwhelmed. Don't dismiss it. Don't bury it. Acknowledge it. Name it. And remind yourself that you control how you respond. From there, it's about mindfulness. Throughout your day, check in with yourself. Are you in control, or are your emotions running the show? Are you reacting, or are you responding? This is how you cultivate mental resilience, the ability to stay grounded no matter what's happening around you. But staying calm isn't just about keeping your cool. It's about making better choices. It's about taking actions that align with your values, goals, and purpose. When you stay calm, you think clearly. You don't let fear cloud your judgment. You don't let anxiety hold you back. You make decisions from a place of strength, and that's when real change begins. You won't always get it right. You won't always remain calm in every situation. But what matters is that you keep showing up, keep practicing, keep strengthening that mental muscle. Over time, you'll become more composed, more confident, and more capable of handling whatever life throws your way. Let me share something that will change how you approach life. The simplest, most powerful tool you have to regain control, stay calm, and step into your power is your breath. That's right, the very breath you take for granted, the one you rarely think about. When chaos surrounds you, when everything feels like it's falling apart, your breath can bring you back from the edge. Here's why. The way you breathe directly influences the way you think. Training the mind through habits. You've heard the phrase, take a deep breath. It's not just a cliche, it's a fact. In stressful moments when your heart races and your mind spirals, your body shifts into overdrive. Your nervous system goes into fight or flight mode, scattering your thoughts and making you feel completely out of control. But here's the good news. You can take control. You can reset your entire system with just a few intentional breaths. Think about the Navy SEALs. These elite soldiers are the definition of calm under pressure. In life or death situations where there's no margin for error, they don't panic. They don't freeze, they breathe. They use a technique called box breathing, a simple yet incredibly effective method. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds. That's it. This technique resets your nervous system, sending a signal to your body and mind that you are in control. You might be thinking, that's too simple. How can something so basic make such a big difference? But often, the simplest things are the most powerful. When you slow your breath and focus on each inhale and exhale, you shift out of panic mode and into a state of calm. Your heart rate slows, your thoughts clear. You start making decisions based on clarity and purpose, not fear. Now let's talk about meditation. It's not some mystical or complicated concept. It's simply the practice of quieting your mind, becoming aware of your thoughts and emotions, and learning to control them, instead of letting them control you. When everything around you is chaotic, when stress is high and your mind is racing, meditation teaches you how to breathe, how to slow down, and how to stay grounded. Then there's visualization, one of the most powerful mental training techniques out there. When you close your eyes and picture yourself succeeding, staying calm under pressure and handling challenges with confidence, you're programming your mind to believe that success is possible. Your brain doesn't distinguish between real and imagined experiences. So when you visualize yourself performing well, you're already training yourself to do it in reality. Reading is another tool for mental growth. Every great leader and successful person is a reader. Why? Because they understand that feeding the mind with information is just as important as training the body. When you read, you prepare yourself for challenges you haven't even encountered yet. You learn from the experiences of others. Exercise, too, is crucial. When you push your body beyond its comfort zone, you're also training your mind. You're developing the ability to push through discomfort and keep going when you feel like stopping. The right people, the right environment, the right mindset. None of this happens overnight. It's about showing up day in and day out, even when you don't feel like it, even when life gets busy, even when motivation fades. You have to make these practices a habit. You have to train your mind like a muscle, develop it, strengthen it, condition it, because the stronger you make it, the easier it becomes to handle anything life throws at you. Now there's one more thing you need to understand. The people you surround yourself with matter more than you think. Success isn't just about your talent, your effort, or your hard work. It's also about your environment. If you spend your time around negativity, around people who constantly complain, doubt themselves, and panic at every little inconvenience, then that energy is going to rub off on you. You might not even realize it at first, but over time, their fear, their excuses, their limiting beliefs will start creeping into your own mindset. Your surroundings shape your thoughts. If you let the wrong energy in, it will affect how you think, how you feel, and how you perform. And that's why you have to be intentional about who you allow into your space. Think about the people you spend most of your time with. Are they encouraging you? Are they helping you stay focused on your goals? Or are they constantly talking about what's wrong with the world, why things can't change, and what's impossible? Do they help you stay calm when things go wrong? Or do they panic and bring chaos into your life? If you're surrounded by people who drain your energy, you need to make a change. You have to protect your peace, your focus, and your vision for the future. When you're always around people who complain instead of finding solutions, who get overwhelmed easily, and who don't think clearly, you will start picking up their habits. Now, I'm not saying you should cut people off just because they're going through hard times. Everyone struggles. Everyone has bad days. This is about mindset. You need people who encourage you, push you to be better, and hold you accountable. People who stay calm, focus on solutions, and show up with the attitude that says, we can handle this. When life gets tough, when things start falling apart, you don't need people around who make things worse. You need people who stay strong under pressure, who look for solutions, who lift you up, remind you of your strength, and help you move forward. You become like the people you spend the most time with. If you want to succeed, grow, and live a peaceful and fulfilling life, you have to surround yourself with the right people. You have to cut out negative energy and make space for those who will support you, challenge you, and help you stay strong through life struggles. Because when the storm comes, and it will, don't panic. Don't let it shake you. Stand your ground, stay calm. Trust yourself. Because you've done the work, you've trained your mind, and no matter how fierce the storm may be, you will not be broken. You will rise. You will overcome. And when the clouds clear and the sun shines again, you'll still be standing, stronger than ever. So take a deep breath, stand firm, stay focused, and always remember, when you keep your mind calm, you win. Subscribe to my channel, Limitless Mindset, for more content that strengthens your soul, sharpens your vision, and ignites the fire within. You've got this.